So now welcome to a lecture energy conservation in lighting system. In the last lecture we were discussing about the energy different terminology of lighting system. Now we will proceed further in the same. So this is our okay, last one. The terminology like luminaries we have discussed. Lux, it is the unit of light intensity. It is measured in total lumens per unit area and area measured in square meter. So it is measured in the lux. So anywhere recommended lux is given for the different area, for the shop floor, for the production area, for warehouse, for designing section, paint house. Means it is depend upon the type of industry and type of applications over there. Luminous efficacy is the total lumens emitted by the light source divided by the power consumed by same light source. So this is the efficacy. For example, a lamp of 40 watt produce 100 lumens. So 100 divided by 40, so it is 2.5 is the luminous efficacy. This is the example I am giving. Second is the color rendering index. It indicate the closeness of color appear uh, of any object under the given light with reference to the reference light. Say if suppose we are considering the reference light in the natural daylight, so what is the color of object and what is the color of object under the different given light source. So this variation is expressed in percentage. 100% means the appearance of color in the natural daylight and appearance of color in the given light source is same, then it is 100%. If the change in the color is there, so it is decreases with the respect to the change in color. So we found that uh, the color in the mercury vapor lamp and especially sodium vapor lamp, it is quite different or it is totally different. So the color rendering index of sodium vapor lamp is least one as compared to the other type of uh, light source. Now here the lamp type and their features are given. Here type of lamp, incandescent lamp, it is just a filament lamp, fluorescent lamp, CFL lamp, HPMV and HPSV, high pressure mercury vapor lamp and high pressure sodium vapor lamp. So what is the luminous efficacy? The luminous efficacy is the total lumen emitted by the light source divided by the power consumed by given light source. The incandescent lamp gives the luminous efficacy, that is lumens per watt, it is 8 to 18, isn't it? The change in efficacy is because of the surrounding color, surrounding wall. If your wall is painted a dark color, definitely the light reaching at the working floor is small. Again, it is depend upon the voltage variation. The change in voltage variation very much affected over the light output of incandescent lamp. If it is not getting the proper voltage, the light output will be smaller and heat energy will be more. So already we have discussed in detail. So we considered the average luminous efficacy or lumens per watt is nothing but the 14. Whereas the fluorescent lamp, it is 50. So the efficacy of light output is more. So it indicates that your fluorescent lamp is efficient and efficient as compared to the incandescent lamp. Similarly, CFL, we found that there is no much more difference between the CFL and compact fluorescent lamp. Already we have discussed the technology of CFL and technology of fluorescent lamp is same. Only there is a compact in size and slightly there is a upgradation in the luminous output. So we found that the luminous efficacy is nearly same 50 for the fluorescent and CFL for the 61. Whereas HPMV, sodium vapor lamp, the efficacy is 50 and the the high pressure sodium vapor lamp, it gives the 90. So it is the highest lumen output by the sodium vapor lamp. Okay. So whenever we are using the light in the out yard, it may be some street light, shunting yard, railway station, some go downs, some warehouse. We generally use the sodium vapor lamp. The reason of the sodium vapor lamp is the luminous efficiency is very high as compared to the other lamp. Second is that in the open yard, the lights are mounted at a higher height, 7 meters, 9 meters, even some mast, high mast are there, especially in the, we can say that airports are there, some petroleum um, petroleum yard, which we can call as a petroleum depot yards are there if you have to visit any such type of. So the reason is that we have to keep the light away from the petrol and diesel tank as a safety point of view. And when we are going to place at a long distance, definitely the light source should be set in such a way that it will give the higher efficacy, or the lumens output should be more. So we are in this area we are using the sodium vapor lamp. Second, we are using the sodium vapor lamp where the color is not important. Like a street light, color is not important. We are not going to match the color, isn't it? Similarly, in the shunting yard, in the railway station, in the warehouse, or it may be some petroleum depots are there, where color is not important. We want light to be there. Okay, so under such condition, we should have uh, a light, higher light, which can be emitted, which can be mounted at a high distance. Okay, so we are using such type of lamp. Now see, we will see the color rendering index. So the color rendering index is for incandescent lamp is good, no doubt. It is a slightly golden white color, but it is somewhat close. Whereas the fluorescent lamp and CFL lamp, the color rendering index is nearly 100%, or we can say that 95% are there. Therefore, we found that CFL lamp, LED lamps, and fluorescent lamps are used in the uh, garment showrooms are there, where color is important, where color matching, the color matching is important, isn't it? In the any type of garment and say fabric shops are there, we are using the, nowadays we are using the LED light, because LED light have numerous advantages over the fluorescent lamp and CFL lamp. The light output is very white, means it is rendering current color rendering index is very good, and it is more efficient as compared to the fluorescent lamp and CFL lamp are there. So in last 10 days, we found that every incandescent lamp is replaced by the CFL. Now the CFL has been replaced by the LED light. So there is a drastic change within 10 to 20, 10 to 15 year in the advancement of the light technology. Efficient also, light output is more, and power consumption is less. Similarly, the color rendering index also the very good for the LED lights. Nowadays LED light also, whatever the compact whatever the sodium vapor lamp and mercury vapor lamp which were used in the outdoor purposes like in street light, it is also has been replaced by LED light. Okay, so this is the things which we have to consider. But even some of the places we are using the your sodium vapor lamp. The reason is that this sodium vapor lamp is visible in the rainy season also. So still we are using somewhere in the uh, it is a golden white color, and we are using in some of the areas. Okay, this is why it is, because we come to know that every signals are yellow, red and green, because it is visible even in the rainy season, even in the folk seasons are there in the winters. So golden white color is somewhat have some advantage, and it is has a higher efficacy. So this table is very important while selecting the type of lamp as per the applications. So now we will discuss that what are the different recommendation as per IS 3646 part 1. It is for the chemical, petrochemical industry and chemical industries are there. Exterior, platform, staircase, ladders, there is a 30, 50, 100 lux are there. This is the recommendation level. It should not be less than 30 and it should not be more than 100, where the color is not important. Exterior pumps area and wall, as already told that in the petroleum industry, in the chemical industry, some number of silos, number of tanks are there and their walls are there. So in the night time, in the daytime, we have to close and open the wall, or there may be a maintenance. So under such condition, it is a 50, 100 and 150. So this much is the lumens, this much is the lux. It is the lux level, okay, illumination level, lux, it is measured in lux. This is the recommended lux are there. It should be used in the areas. Okay. Similarly, process plant with the remote control. When the remote controls are there, nobody is going to operate over there. So it is not necessary to have a higher illumination level, and we can use up to the 30, 50 and 100. It is just similar to the interior platform, walkway or staircase are there. Whereas in the control room or in the some process there, uh, illumination level is higher because the people is still they are working physically. Here the quality of material to be checked, isn't it? In the control room, everything should be quite clear for the operation purposes. So here the recommended that it should be a higher illumination level. Okay. Now penthouse, if there is a penthouse, we know that where the paint color matching like fabric colors are there. In the textile industry, it may be a dyeing unit, it may be a paint shop of the two wheelers, four wheelers and other type of paint sections are there. In general, the paint house, 200 lux, 300 and 500. So this is the range. Whereas automatic process are there, where whenever there is a automatic process, the physically people is not working, so you can reduce the illumination level. Whereas in the control room, special batch mixing, where the batch mixings are there, where the color is important, the lux level is the 500, 750, 1000, and similarly the color matchings are there. It is 750, 1000 and 1500 because it is the very important area in view of fabrics color. It may be a dyeing unit, it may be a textile unit, it may be a paint shops are there where the color is important. Even in the paint industries are there. So where the color is important, where some color mixing, formation of color, matching of colors are there, the recommended illumination level is very high as compared to the automatic process and general yards are there. So this is the some recommendation. It is the example given for the different industry. No doubt for the different industry, the application is different, and we have to keep the illumination level. Means by illumination recommended level, we are able to select the type of lamp, height of lamp, type of luminaries. The it is very important what is the type of luminaries which we have already discussed. If suppose it is a dusty area, your luminary should be a close, means glass covered should be there. There should not be a much more accumulation of dirt and dust are there. If it is a petrochemical and say chemical and petrochemical industries, the luminary should be a flame proof. It is a type of enclosure, and the type of enclosures are indicated by IP65, IP22, IP65, IP100, okay, like that one. So IP22 is a general light, whereas IP65, which is applicable for the outdoor purposes, it is a drip proof fitting. Drip proof fitting means we are it is this fitting is applicable for the outdoor purposes. In the rainy season also it is very there is no water going to water is not, or water vapor is water say particle not going to enter inside the chamber of filaments are there. So it is called as a weatherproof fittings. But whereas IP92 or IP72 are there, which is able to use in the petrochemical and chemical industry, it is the flame proof fittings are there. Okay. So such type of fittings are available, such type of luminaries are available, and we have to select depend upon the applications. Okay. Now the step is how to do the analysis of lighting work, their replacement options, okay, and what is the total consumption. So again, Similar to the motive power, we are going to make a chart. Similar to motive power, we are going to make a chart, and chart should be comprises of the location, that is the type of plant. Say for example, it is a industry, fatty acid plant, production plant, raw material plant, isn't it? So warehouse, so we will place here the location of plant, number one location, utility, production area, warehouse, then fatty acid plant, then some other loading and unloading areas. So there's a right, the name of area. Light and device, type of light, which type of light we are using, either we are using existing fluorescent lamp, either we are using existing mercury vapor lamp and metal halide lamps are there, their ratings and their quantity. Say for example, we are using the here 40-watt lamps are there. Okay, the 40-watt lamps, sorry, CF FTL fitting means fluorescent tube light fittings are there. What is the power consumption with blast? So 40-watt is the power consumed by lamp, plus 16 or 12-watt for the blast. So it is a 62-watt. So you will put here 62. How many quantities? Say 105 quantities are there. You put the 105. What is the uh, average working hours of that lamp? For example, this lamp is using in the night time only, so it is only 12 hours. But some of the lights are continuously using 24 hours, so you put the number of working hours. So by multiplying this number of quantity, number of hours, working hours, multiplied by the time, multiplied by the wattage, divided by 1000, so it becomes a kWh. Okay, so this is the, by this way we are able to know what, how many what are the different type of lamps are there, what are the different type of luminaries we are using, how many quantities, what is the quantities of this one, working time and total consumption. So by this way we come to know what is the total consumption of lighting system in the factory or in the premises. Now what would be the replacement option? Can we replace existing light by some energy efficient light? Either some of the light are the task operated light. For example, I will give that in the rotating machines are there. For example, there the compressors are there, and some such type of motors running are there. It is recommended to use 2 into 40-watt tube lights because it will avoid the stroboscopic effect. What is the stroboscopic effect? Sometimes because of the flickering of light, because of the flickering of light, even rotating machine looks like a stationary light. You may observe that if your tube lights are flickering, your ceiling fan just like it is, even though it is running, but it looks like a stationary, or it look like running very slowly in the opposite direction. So this is the stroboscopic effect. So this stroboscopic effect can be minimized or can be avoided by using 2 into 40-watt tube lights. One thing. Second is that if you are using the discharge lamp, okay, mercury vapor lamp or metal halide lamp, it will take some few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes to ignite once it is switched on. Suppose in the night time suddenly the power fails, light output goes to the zero value, and it will take some times to restart the light or ignite the light. So it is recommended that in addition to this discharge lamp, we have to provide some tube fittings or fluorescent lamp because it is quickly on. So as soon as the power resume, some of the light, some of the task light is started first, and the movement become very easy because it is quite difficult in the complete dark. Number of machines are there, and there may be accident for the people those are working in this way. So as a safety point of view, in addition to the discharge lamp, we have to provide some fluorescent lamp which is quickly on and quickly off, especially quickly on in the night. This is the one way, this is the one thinking toward the application of different type of lamp. Now what are the different replacement options are there? The different replacement options are, if you are using the GLS lamp, that is the filament lamp, quickly it should be replaced by the CFL lamp. If suppose this is the a lamp is 100 watt, it can be replaced by the 25 watt, the light output will be same. Even it can be replaced by 20 watt of LED light, there is a 75% savings are there. So 75% watt saving, so 75% savings are there. If you are using the 40 watt tube lights are there, it can be replaced by electronic blast, that is electronic choke with 36 watt true lights are there. So the light output also increases. Power consumption in the gears, that is a switch gear. What is that switch gear? It is a choke can be reduces, and there is a 10% savings are there. No doubt the percentage of saving is very small, but if you think toward the quantity of lights, definitely it will have a meaningful, it have a some meaning in the quantity. For example, in the educational institute, number of lights are the tube light fitting, isn't it? And if it is replaced by the LED light, or it is replaced by the true light, definitely the power consumption or get reduces, or we will found a remarkable energy conservation in the lighting system. Because in the educational institute, the load is the lighting and fan loads are there. So our objective is to reduce the consumption without loss of quantity, quality and comfort level. So in the without loss of comfort level, without loss of visibility, it can be replaced by the 36 watt energy efficient light, or it can be replaced by the LEDs. Nowadays LED tube light fittings also available, and it will give the remarkable saving. In our college also, we are in the process of replacement of 36 watt tube fitting by the LED 22 watt LED light fitting. So nearly 40% savings are calculated in the replacement option. Now similarly, some we are having HPMV lamp, sodium vapor lamp, 250 watt. No doubt in the industry we cannot go for the tube light, and only LED lights are there. There should be some heavy lights are there, but mercury vapor lamp can be replaced by the metal halide lamp of 150. So the light output of 150 mercury vapor lamp is same as equal to the the mercury vapor lamp light output by the 250 watt is same by metal halide of 150. So there is a 37% savings are there. Similarly, whenever we are using the commercial outdoor lighting of 40 watt, 400 watt for mercury, it can be replaced by 250 watt metal halide, or 2 or 250 watt LED lamps are there. So here the ambience is going to enhance, that is called as a elegance or beauty of the city can be increases using LED lamps are there. You know that in the Jalgaon itself, all the LED light, all the different type of lights are replaced by the LED lights, isn't it? And whatever the calculation for this one, I will show in the next slide, in the next time. I have given the suggestions I have calculated for the entire Jalgaon. I will show by some other slides are there. What are the good practices are there in the lighting system? Install the energy efficient fluorescent lamp. Whenever there is a your regular fluorescent lamps are there, it should be replaced by the energy efficient fluorescent lamps. Okay. Second, install compact fluorescent lamp, replace it by the incandescent lamp. Metal halide lamp, in case of whenever there is a mercury vapor lamp and sodium vapor lamp, it can be replaced by the metal halide lamp, or nowadays it is the LED lamps are there, because nowadays LED lamps are available in the that is called as a projector light, or it is called as a high mast light also available in the LEDs. Okay. Now low bay, high bay and mid bay. Low bay which is used for the less than 5 meters. So the different luminaries are available. If you are going to purchase some luminary, he will ask which type of luminaries you need. Either it's a high mast, either it is a medium bay, low bay or high bay. High bay is used where the trusses for the industry more than 7 meters are their height from the working place or from the ground. If the distance is more than 700 meter, you should go for the high mast luminaries, that is the fixtures, because the reflector design in such a way that it will spread the light at a longer distance. Similarly, mid bay, where the height between 5 to 7 meters heights are there, and low bay where the height of the luminaries is less than 5 meters. So depend upon the height, the type of luminaries, type of fixtures to be selected. And similarly, not only the height, the distance between two lights are. If the distance between two light get increases, we will find some dark spot in between the two lights. So our light distribution or installation of light in such a way that there should not be a dark spots are there, and uniform illumination should be there. Light control, if there is a number of lights are there, it should be individual control, so that whenever it is not needed, it should be switch off very quickly. Okay, when there is a large we can go for the automation for the street light. It is based on the day, say sunrise and sunset. So if you use some sensors are there, it is going to switch on and switch off, so it will give the large amount of energy consumption. Okay, installation of servo stabilizer, because in the industry, motors and motive power or some heating load need higher voltage, means 420 volts are there, whereas illumination need only the 230 volt is quite optimal voltage for the illuminaries. So you can install the servo stabilizer for lighting feeders. We have already discussed in the previous one. In the big industries or in the power plant, a separate transformer also used for the lighting section. So if you are using the separate feeders or separate transformer, in it should be voltage taps are there, so that we can change the voltage level, and simultaneously we will measure the power at optimal value of power consumption. We can set the voltage level of the servo stabilizer or the transformer. Install high frequency electronic blast in place of the conventional blasts are there. Nowadays, if you are going to purchase a tube light fitting, nowadays tube light fitting also not available in the market. Everybody is using LED lamp. So even though it can be replaced by the electronic blast or electronic choke, so it will give the additional energy saving in the system. Okay, so today we will stop here. Now next time I will try to manage, try to say materialize our PPT or some calculation based on energy consumption, energy conservation in Jalgaon city, for the especially for the street light.